Well, he said, he explained to me it's round. He's like, and it's going to look round, and because you've lost so much breast tissue, you're going to have to go with a larger implant just to fill the skin. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to have like a boob job look. I didn't want to have big breasts. I didn't want to have, I didn't want him to look like a boob job. And he was just very clear, like, it's going to look like that. I didn't quite believe him. And then all of a sudden when they were marking me up, that thing that he said, like, it's going to look like this. It just, a lot of it's like, okay, when you think I'm here, all I care about is that I'm alive and I'm here for my baby. Mm-hmm. But putting that to the side, like, I'm like, one day people will forget or not know, or maybe I'll never tell people that I had cancer, but they'll look at me and go, oh, what a bad boob job. Oh, look at her. She thinks, and then you get this, like, then I'll feel like I have this stigma where people are like, oh, she got a bad boob job. Somebody tell her she got a bad boob job. Or they'll be like talking behind my back and being like, and like thinking that that's my taste. My taste is to get this, like, this like overly round like hard,
right.
And so that it was just, I was just thinking like, oh, I'm losing this. I'm losing my breast. I'm going into a world in society where I don't know how people are going to treat me, how I'm going to react to it, it was just like all of that at once. It was just like, it wasn't even like the cancer, because I was like, okay, this is the plan, get the cancer out, aggressively. And so that's on the other side. I cried a week after, because that was the first time I saw my breasts, and I had expanders in. So you can either go, you do a double mastectomy and do direct to implant, which means they carve you like a pumpkin and then they put the implants right in. And that's good for people who don't want to do another surgery, which is understandable because there's a lot of surgeries. That was
me, yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
The benefit to waiting is that the inflammation, everything you just went through surgery settles, and then you can decide with your doctor what size implant you want. If not, he's just going to judge it based on what they took out.
And it might be super inflamed, and you might not. Yeah,
exactly. So expanders look strange. Your breasts are higher up. They're hard. They don't feel good. That your breasts look a little bit more like square at the bottom and the sides. It's strange. And
I know she kept calling me. She's like, "Is this how it's going to look like?" I'm like, "I swear to God, no."
Yeah. But it was hard because I went to go see Oringer, and he's such a kind man, and he really cares about his patients. And I was standing there, in his office looking in the mirror, and he's going, "Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Oh my God." He's like so proud of his work, so proud of Dr. Giuliano. This is fantastic. And I remember I couldn't say anything. I just was like, okay. Like, but what was happening in my head was just devastation, because fantastic is the top.